people, your boy MC here. I'm back again. Swahili Nation, Swahili to the world right here. Right here, Swahili to the world. And here as well, Swahili to the world. Guys, welcome back. It's good to have y'all. I'm coming back to do another reaction all the way from Ethiopia. And shout out to Travel and Truth, y'all, for releasing such an amazing historical content, guys. If you get a time, please go and support Travel and Truth YouTube channel. I believe you're gonna learn a lot, not just about your country but about Africa in general. So please go and support Travel and Truth. And also appreciate, man, for allowing me to do reaction for your videos. This is a lot of work, I know, put a lot of effort, and allowing somebody to react on the video, it's not really, that's African spirit right there. So I appreciate it. Okay guys, I'm coming back to do another reaction right now, but before that guys, let me remind you that we have something called One Africa Forum here in Swahili Nation. It has been going on for 3 days and today is going to be the 4th day. So tonight guys, around 8 p.m. in your country, we'll be live on YouTube. 7 p.m. 8 p.m. evening, we'll be live on YouTube discussing, talking, sharing about how and what would love, peace and unity mean to Africa. So you guys can come and share your idea, your one wish for Africa. What do you think about different topics? Different, just to have conversation, because that's where change begins. All right, to sit down to have conversation. We don't need to agree with one another, but we can agree to disagree with a conversation. We speak out of respect, respecting one another, respect each other's ideas. Just have a conversation, have a dialogue going on. You know what I'm saying? One Africa Forum. So please guys, don't hesitate to stay right there. Okay guys, that was in time. I'll just go right away to do reaction for this One Africa Forum. Let's do this guys. I love to teach you guys a little bit of Swahili though today. Maybe I'll teach you as we go on. All right, let's go.
So whenever I hear people talk about castles in Africa, it's always they talk about slavery castles. Slavery castles, slavery castles, slavery castles. How depressing, right? So to my delight, I came to Ethiopia and they actually have castles for kings and emperors. And it's located here in Gondar, Ethiopia. It's days like this where I get to see cool stuff like this that our people built, that I'm glad I came to Africa.
Come on, boy. Come on now. Hey. Woo woo.
For content on Africa and the diaspora's history, culture, and travels, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification and that like button so this content can be suggested to more people. And if you want to support Travel and Truth, you can do so by buying the new Black History Legends NFTs. These are digital trading cards which feature our iconic ancestors throughout history of Africa and the diaspora. By buying these digital trading cards, it supports the channel to push out great content faster. Links to the NFTs and instructions are below. And you can also support the platform by buying the Travel and Truth merchandise or donating in the links below. After visiting Addis Ababa, I hopped on a flight to Gondar, Ethiopia.
Good intro right there.
Gondar was founded by Emperor Fasilides in the 1600s and was made the capital of the empire for over 200 years. During this time, there were 6 emperors that each built a castle of their own. Emperor Fasilides, Emperor Johannes I, Emperor Yasu the Great, Emperor Dawit III, Emperor Bakafa, and Empress Mitiwa, who wielded great power during the reigns of her son, Emperor Yasu II, and her grandson, Emperor Yasu I. Many of these castles built by these emperors are still in existence to this day. So the next morning, I got in a taxi and headed to the castles to experience them firsthand. You like America?
Yes.
What do you like about America?
Oh, all America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so who is this kid riding in the back? What's up, man?
Hello.
Who is he?
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, he's the only kid.
This one is my best friend son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I give you free shot, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yes, sir, we at it. Here in Gondar. All right, let the games begin now.
Yeah. Let's get a little bit closer and we'll start.
Okay. All right, now I am with, I'm doing a guide this time. What is your name?
My name is Salam, which means peace.
All right, so can you give us a little brief history on Gondar? Okay, these castles are called Fasil.
Yeah. This is the Fasilides Castle, and Emperor Fasil is the first emperor of Gondar, and Gondar is the third capital city of Ethiopia.
Okay.
And when Gondar became a capital city of Ethiopia, he built a castle because after Lalibela, which means the second capital city, there was no permanent capital city. So that's why he chose Gondar to be a capital city of Gondar.
All right, so now we're going in, okay.
Let's go. Hey, come on.
Now, the first castle in Gondar was built by Emperor Fasilides, who was most known for founding Gondar and building many monuments all over town. Emperor Fasilides' castle is the biggest in Gondar and is also the most well preserved, as many of the ancient structures in Gondar were bombed during wars with European powers.
Woo! Okay, I dig it. I dig it.
Now, you were mentioning something about the Axumite obelisk?
Yes, the shape of the doors are from the Aksum obelisk.
Oh.
Some people, they say that it's a Moorish style.
It does look very Moorish. Okay, so this is an interesting tidbit. You come to Ethiopia and their castles, they have Moorish design. So those two groups of people were actually communicating together. This is actually some good. What's up, brothers?
Hey, but I love the fact that you guys allow people to film actually inside the castle. Because a lot of people, they don't allow. This is good. And I love the fact that, like, I want to go there. I want to go there and do this. I love the fact that Africans will get to tell a story about Africa, you know what I'm saying? That's very, very
And this
important.
is where, oh, the women take a long time.
Yeah, that's women dining hall and men dining hall.
Ah, they didn't dine together. Okay, so this is where the king would dine here and the queen would dine in another room. Okay. So it was like one of those long tables. Yeah. So this is like one of those rooms from Coming to America. Yeah. You remember the movie?
No, I haven't seen it.
You never seen Coming to America? Oh, we got to work on that. We got to work on that. Right here is a balcony for the king. So I'm step right here.
Oh, that's a nice view.
Balcony.
Right there.
It's very ancient, so it could break at any moment. But yeah, he had a personal balcony. And actually, he was up on the third floor, which you cannot get to because they said it's so fragile that it could collapse. Hey man, we need to clean this.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. Hey, listen,
Yep.
you gonna come to Ethiopia, don't be writing on the walls like this, man. We were here. Man, come on, man, don't be disrespectful.
That's very disrespectful.
Graffiti isn't the only thing on the walls. Built into the walls of the castle are 3 Star Davids. These Star Davids are there as a nod to the Ethiopian Jews who helped build the emperor's castle.
The Emperor Johannes.
The second castle was built by Emperor Johannes I, who was the son of Fasilides. Johannes I's reign was mostly military campaigns and religious reform. Now, we didn't get to go into his castle as it was closed to the public. Can't go in? We're not church, this building. We can't go in? Oh, okay. You can't go in. But we can see in, I see. Now, the glass on this building was actually not originally there. During the military occupation by the Italians, they actually put that glass there. I mean, this is just so impressive.
Hey, Emperor Yasu, the Great.
The third castle was built by Emperor Yasu I, who was the grandson of Emperor Fasilides. He is also known as Yasu the Great, as he was one of the great warrior emperors of Ethiopia. His reign was mostly known for his military conquests and re-establishing controls over land held by rebel forces. He also sponsored many buildings and churches around Gondar.
All right, so what are we looking at here, madam?
This is the third castle which belongs to Emperor Yasu. Emperor Yasu is the son of Johannes.
Okay, so grandfather, father, son.
And Emperor Yasu was good in foreign relations, relatively from his father and his grandfather's time. And Emperor Yasu was educated in a place called Wahanamba. It's like a
this lady, man.
It's a royal prison. He was educated in a royal prison.
Yeah, that prison is for the royal family, because if they grow up here, they may exercise the luxurious life, because everything will be taken by someone else. So they cannot be responsible for the nation. They cannot be the next king. So they go there, they study law, discipline, administration, and all the religious aspects.
So it was basically to make them humble.
Yeah.
So they weren't spoiled kids.
Even they may not poison each other for the sake of power.
What? Oh wow.
Yeah,
okay, so if
the older would be a king, and if the younger one wants to be a king, he may poison him.
So would they separate them? Or
they live there.
Oh, they all live.
Yeah.
So how do you prevent them from poisoning each other in the prison, the royal prison?
They are prevented because it's very strategical place.
Strategical.
Yeah, very strategical. And also, they may do something, poisoning or something when they come here into power. But there, they don't know.
Okay, so it's like they quarantine the children. I mean, to make sure that, number one, they're not spoiled. They don't grow up as like little spoiled brats, which is smart. And so so they live in this prison, they put them under conditions like the normal people.
Yep.
So that way they can have more empathy towards the common person. Oh, that is actually, I've never heard that concept. Royal prison, I've never heard that, but it's smart.
Yeah,
it's smart.
yeah.
So if I can sum it up, this is like the royal prison. There were no other prisoners there. It was just
no.
So this was like a royal.
Criminals, they live here.
Okay.
There's a prison here.
So this was like royal boot camp to train them to be a great leader.
Yep.
Dang.
It used to have a half circle roof.
Oh, so this used to have a half circle roof.
Yeah, the roof used to be like this.
Okay, what happened to it?
Like this, and it collapsed because of the bombard.
World War II.
Sir?
During World War II.
Yeah.
I can never
say.
say.
The Italians came twice to Ethiopia. Once they were defeated by Emperor Menelik.
Yes, I've
Great
heard.
battle.
Yes, Menelik II. I heard he's like.
II.
I heard he's the man, the hero.
Yeah, and there was a floor here. And a spiral stair from outside and from inside.
Hey,
and
nice. Look at that architecture, man.
Oh, there was a second floor.
Yeah, there was a second floor.
But okay, so wow. So this is just the outer parts of his castle.
Yeah.
So he lived upstairs.
Yeah, he lived upstairs.
Okay. Wow. They never teach us any of this stuff like that in America.
Even us, when they teach us, they teach us.
This is such a good history, man, to know. But we
know.
don't learn this in school, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's very important to know.
As we continue our tour, we passed by several buildings that were mostly destroyed due to bombings in wars with the British and Italians. Besides castles, this complex also consists of schools, baths, lion cages, libraries, churches, music halls, and auditoriums.
Wow.
Okay, so right now we're heading to
the archive.
the. Okay, this is the castle and this is the archive.
Yeah.
Okay, when you say archive, it's like a library or?
Like a library.
Ah.
The Royal Library. Oh, come on now. Woo!
In this library contained ancient Ethiopian books and manuscripts. Many of them were stolen and looted by the British during wars in the 1800s. Thousands of ancient books, treasures, and royal relics were stolen and hauled away on 15 elephants and hundreds of mules. These books and artifacts have never been returned to Ethiopia despite the many demands by Ethiopian officials.
This should be returned.
All right.
What the heck?
And this is a lion.
You see,
cage.
that's what I'm talking
That's,
about. Stealing our history, stealing what is ours, and never bring them back.
The grandson.
The last king.
Halassi.
Emperor Haile Selassie.
We mean a lion cage.
They used to have a lion here, and this is the previous one, the old one.
Well, why do they have a lion? Why they have...
It's a symbol of the dynasty.
Ah.
A symbol of power.
The Lion of Judah.
Lion of Judah.
Oh, that's cool. So even
Eagle in US.
yeah, it's like she says, like the eagle in the U.S. Okay, all right, that was cute. All right, that's cool. But see, we don't keep an eagle at the White House.
Lion of Judah. Come on. Wow.
The Lion of Judah is the royal insignia of the Ethiopian Empire, and it's also the title given to the Solomonic
That's
emperors.
Jesus.
The Lion of Judah became a symbol of the empire because King Solomon was from the tribe of Judah, which traditionally was symbolized by a lion. The Lion of Judah was so synonymous with the empire that it's often depicted on ancient European maps of Africa. The Lion of Judah was also depicted on the original flag of Ethiopia. The emperors of this nation have kept lions at their castles and palaces for centuries as a symbol to their Solomonic bloodline, but also to symbolize the power of the empire.
So even, how many lions did you guys keep? 1, 2, 3?
3, and in the back there is another, and also there are some caves, some places, so we don't have many lions.
So I'm a king, so like even like the grandfather, he had the lions here.
Yeah.
Woo, that's tight.
The fourth castle was built by Emperor Dawit III, who was the great-grandson of Emperor Fasilides. He is also known as Dawit the Singer, as he constructed a music hall next to his castle and for his love of Amharic folk songs. Most of his castle was destroyed as well.
So okay, you said this is a music hall for...
The fourth emperor.
The fourth? There was a fourth one?
Yeah.
Come on.
The great. How many castles are in this complex?
6.
So there's 6. Okay, so great.
Generation.
All of them are still here.
Yep.
Let's do it. Let's go. I thought it was only 3. Okay.
So this used to be a music hall.
6 generations.
For the people who are religious, so they sing religious songs at that side. And this used to be the music hall for entertainment. So have you seen the instrument masinko around the
No.
place? It's an instrument with 1 string. It's really famous.
Masinko, yeah.
Okay.
So they play it like this.
Oh. This complex is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, because even when you see it on TV or on documentaries, they only show the first one.
Yes, that's they don't show you the rest of them. They got a lot of buildings in this complex.
Wow. Emperor Bakafa.
The 5th castle is that of Emperor Bakafa. He is also a great-grandson of Emperor Fasilides, and he's the brother of Dawit the Singer. He, like many of his predecessors, built new buildings all around Gondar, as well as the big banquet hall next to his castle.
This used to be a big horse stables. Time there was a partition for every horse.
Oh, this is the horse stables, right?
Yeah, the horse stables every day are for every horse, and they can in their own
crazy,
stuff.
man. How long it has been there?
Is
still standing?
The parking guy, and he feed them and he put up
Whoa. You said a parking guy. You mean tell me they had a valet for the horses?
Yeah.
Parking guy. Don't disguise. Don't try to trick me. It's a valet. Okay.
Emperor Bakafa. His name is Messi Saged. Messi means Messiah, which means anointed.
Anointed one.
And the reason why they give him this name is because he was well educated and wise. That's why they named him here.
That's the Solomon genes in him, huh?
Yeah. And once he sometimes he dressed up like a peasant, and sometimes he dressed up like a priest, and he was the spy himself.
Just to put it in layman's terms, he disguises himself as a peasant, as a priest, and he goes about, and no one knows who he is.
Yep.
Just so he can learn the problems that the normal man is facing.
And then once he dressed up like a
right,
peasant and go for hunting to a place called Kwara. Then he was caught of malaria and slept in a peasant's house. Then there was a lady who was taking care of him and treating him. Then when he felt better, he came back and bring that woman and marry her.
And marry her?
Yep.
He married a peasant?
Yep. Wow. And
this guy's story
and
is fascinating.
Of course. And this empress is one of the best empresses in the medieval period. This empress, she's really smart because when her husband died after he ruled 9 years, they do have an 8-year-old child, and her son became a king, but she was the one who's doing everything.
You're going to say something about the
that
story?
is the castle of Empress Mituwab and her son. And her son is
the queen and her son.
Yeah.
Okay.
And her son's name is Yasu II, and the young one he became a king when he was 8-year-old.
Ah, okay. He became a king, but his mom
was
still
doing
it.
pretty much everything. Dang, that's impressive.
Okay.
When Emperor Bakafa dies in 1730, his son Yasu II is crowned emperor at the age of 7. Due to their son's age, Bakafa's wife, Empress Mitiwab, is crowned co-ruler and wields great power during her son's reign as emperor. She builds the 6th and last castle in Gondar. After her son Yasu II dies at the age of 33, her grandson Yasu II is then crowned emperor. Much like his father, he is crowned emperor at a very young age, which leads Empress Mitiwab to co-rule during the reign of her grandson. Yasu was eventually killed, which sent the empire spiraling. Following the death of Yasu, Ethiopian history goes into an era known as the Zemene Mesafint, which loosely translates to Era of the Princes. This was a period in Ethiopia's history when the central government had been destroyed. The country became divided into several regions and kingdoms with no central authority. The Solomonic emperors still lived in Gondar, but their power was mostly insignificant and unstable. The era of princes lasted 86 years and saw 23 kings occupy the throne in that time span due to drama and assassinations. This period of turmoil, known as the era of princes, comes to a screeching halt when the great Emperor Tiroges II is crowned ruler. He is known as a hero in Ethiopia as he reunites the different kingdoms back into the Ethiopian Empire and he modernizes the nation.
1, 2, 3, 4 different lions. Dang.
Thank you for watching this video.
man.
Let me know in the comment section on what are your thoughts on these castles, the Ethiopian kings and queens, and if you learned anything new about African history. And don't forget to hit that like button in order to help the channel grow faster, as well as share this content with your friends and family. On the next Traveling Truth videos, I visit a church that's Ethiopia's Sistine Chapel.
That's great, man.
Then I head east to visit the rock-carved churches of Lalibela. Then I'll head north to visit the ruins of the ancient Aksumite Empire. I visit a church that Ethiopians claim holds the Ark of the Covenant, and I also visit the Danakil Depression, and I visit an ancient church that's carved into the side of a mountain. See you guys on the next video.
Crazy. I'm gonna go everywhere. I'm coming for you, man. I'm coming to Ethiopia very soon. Guys, wow, man, shout out to Travel Truth. I want to say, man, this guy, he really know how to tell a story, and I love his editing and everything that he does. Shout out to you, man. Guys, go and support, man. This is great video right here. It came out on, when did it come? Yeah, 2 months ago, guys. Go and support. This is a great video right here, great content. Why not supporting it? Alright, guys, I really appreciate it. Until next time, guys, don't forget to love one another and spread peace wherever you are. Also remember that, guys, we are having One Africa Forum, guys, every single day. So tonight around 7 or 8 p.m. in your country, we'll be live here on Swahili Nation. And don't hesitate to come, join, and share your opinion. Share your thoughts. You know, you can be featured in the live stream and you can share your opinion as well. So yeah, welcome. And also, guys, stay connected with One Africa Podcast. It's available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, and now I'm adding it to Audio Mac. So please go and enjoy the episodes. Until next time, guys, Swahili Nation, Swahili to the world. Bye bye. I'm out of here.